Hey guys, welcome into the building. You have reached the Diva, and this is Tea Time with the Diva. Grab your tea, grab your coffee. We about to get into this. Now, this tea time is dedicated to Peter Thomas, okay? Who is Peter Thomas? Peter Thomas, formerly from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. He was married to Cynthia Bailey from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, listen, when Peter Thomas was on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, it's not that I was in love with him. I didn't love him, didn't dislike him. He was just there, okay? But I did like the drama that he brought to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. But ever since he left the Real Housewives of Atlanta and divorced Cynthia Bailey, all we've been hearing is little breadcrumbs and sprinklings about Peter Thomas being shady in business, a scam artist, ripping people off, and not paying his employees. And I was trying to ignore the little breadcrumbs that kept coming to me because I didn't want to do this story because, I didn't dislike Peter. I think he's a nice looking man. But the breadcrumbs keep coming and coming and coming, so much so that Tasha K is about to interview one of his former people that was over a lot of his operation, and she is confirming what the people are saying, that he don't pay the employees. Peter, good gosh, what are you doing, Peter Thomas? I didn't want to do this, but we got to get into this, guys, because we got to talk about the situations that are happening in the streets. Now, we're going to get into it right after this. Hey guys, listen. An ex-employee for Peter Thomas is saying, you know what? He ain't pay her. He ain't pay her the salary that she was due. Now we're going to get right into this and talk about Peter Thomas. But before this employee came out, this is not the first time that we have heard of Peter Thomas having issues with the funds. Is he a scam artist? Or just simply a good businessman, or maybe a bad one? We're going to talk about it. Let me share this screen with you. Now, way before this latest person came out, we heard about Peter Thomas having money issues. I'm going to just go down memory lane really quickly. Remember when he heard about him owing $450,000 in back taxes? Peter has money management issues at best. And every time, these stories come out, he comes out, do a little post, talk about, nah, it ain't so. It's not what you think. But there's too many people. They say when there's smoke, there's fire. It's too many people saying Peter Thomas doesn't pay his bills. Now, I'm not going to go through this whole thing, but we'll talk. Former Real Housewives of Atlanta, Cynthia Bailey's ex-husband, has been hit with a massive federal tax lien. According to court documents obtained by Radar Online, the IRS is accusing Peter Thomas of owing money related to his former Uptown restaurant and lounge. And listen, I'm here for follow your dreams. But how many times do you bump your head against the same wall and not have success in a certain area and continue to go down that same road without trying to get some education and help so the next time you do something, it'll go better? Now, the Atlanta spot closed down in 2010 with Thomas blaming the recession. It appears the government is just going around to review the tax filings. The lien against Thomas of failing to pay quarterly taxes started in December 2008 through December 2009. He allegedly failed to make a total of 10 payments, totaling the $450K at that time they was accusing him of owing. This is just to go back to let you know these rumors about Peter, they've been around. So let me stop sharing the screen here. Let's go down one more memory lane before we get to the updated story, okay? Now, you remember, let me see, is that the one I want to go to? Hold on one second. You remember Cynthia had to sue him, his own ex-wife. Roa inside Cynthia Bailey's lawsuit against ex-husband Peter Thomas. The Real Housewives of Atlanta star Cynthia has issued out a $170K lawsuit against her ex-husband Peter Thomas. Here's what we know. Y'all remember when this was going on? Fresh off the heels of marrying her new husband, Cynthia Bailey has issued out a lawsuit against her ex. Recently, news spread that the Real Housewives of Atlanta star slapped Peter Thomas with a $170K lawsuit over the loan she gave him for his foreclosed nightclub. Now, this is just a side note. I'm sorry, this is just me. Probably why I'm sitting over here single now. But if I got to get a loan from my husband, if you're not just giving me the money, we're good. You my husband. Give me the money. Don't have me signing paperwork talking about I owe you. No, I'm your wife. But, Cynthia probably had him sign some paperwork and she wanted her money. Now, I know they resolved that lawsuit. I'm just taking y'all down memory lane to remind y'all that this is not the first time Peter has been accused of having money issues. Now, let's share a screen and go to this current story with this employee that's calling foul play. Bar one. Should probably be bar none because he's still not doing good business. Bar one employee exposes Peter Thomas for not paying staff in order to pay back IRS loans. Y'all see why I took you back through memory lane? How do you pay back $450,000? Good gosh. So they are going to pocket your money because they owe hella money to the IRS. Now, this is one of his ex-employees. An employee from Bar 1 Miami Beach is exposing Peter Thomas for not paying his staff, as well as some other sketchy business practices. Peter, the former Real Housewives of Atlanta husband, is the subject of a financial scandal being documented on TikTok by this Candy, okay, and is allegedly under investigation. Peter's debt. The disgruntled employee, and rightfully so, took to social media to share her experience working for Cynthia Bailey's ex-husband. Now, Cynthia Bailey done had her a whole nother husband after that, y'all. Stop connecting her to Peter Thomas. Leave my Cynthia alone. They don't want to pay me my money. They owe me $1,400. And in the smaller scheme of things, if you can't pay somebody $1,400, you're in bad shape, because that's not a whole lot of money, right? Bar one, she began, all the receipts are here. They don't want to pay me my money. I'm sitting here till the police come. She was serious and pissed because people need their money. I don't know nobody who just works for fun. And if there are people like that, there's a very small percentage, okay? Most people, if they didn't have to work, they would be living off the land and having fun. They owe me $1,409. They don't want to pay me my money. The TikTok user called Peter an effing scammer before calling out his shady business practices. Your checks bounce and you don't want to pay people their money. Not your checks bounce. Now, you know what? That's a whole nother crime, if I'm not mistaken. Bouncing checks. That's not good. Peter, you playing games, Peter. She said, give me my bread today. Oh, God, this chick is pissed, okay? She said, today. The IRS, Peter and his ex at Bar 1 Miami were accused of illegal business practices. You mad at me because y'all some fraud. Y'all scamming. Y'all pay your workers under the table. Y'all either pay them under the table or your checks bounce, literally. At Candace, she told her followers not to ever try to work here because they're not going to pay your money. You're going to be waiting 3 weeks in the hole. You're not going to get your bread. And I will say this: the employee that Tasha K is interviewing, she said in the clip, go to Tasha K channel, look, she clearly said in the clip that there were employees that did not get their checks for 3 weeks, and then some of them was homeless, and she, to the point where she was letting them sleep in the bar, sleep in the restaurant because they had nowhere else to go. And he told the manager that let these people sleep in the restaurant. He said, oh, you want to be a social worker? No, these people need their money, Peter. It gets worse. They're going to pocket your money because they owe hella money to the IRS. They have to pay back all their loans that they owe people. So they pocket your money. They pocket your money so they can pay their loans back. That's why it takes so long for you to get paid. Ooh, let's see if I could play this video for y'all. Let me see. Can I play this? Let me see. Is it going to play? I don't know if it's going to play, but this girl is pissed. Let me see. Let's go. Oh, this is a chick. This right here is a chick. That lady right there is a chick that Tasha K is interviewing. In another video, Candace uncovered a skeleton from Bar One's closet. They are being watched. This lady told me she was going to pay me today in cash because they are under investigation. Okay? As if I needed more reason to love and support this content creator. She called Papa Smurf out for not paying Cynthia for her loan money back. Peter Thomas, you still owe Cynthia Bailey money, don't you? Didn't you take out your first loan for your first borrower with her money? Pay her money back and give me my $1,400 so I can go about my business. Shoo. And what are your thoughts? Now, let me see, guys, if I can play this interview for y'all. I mean, not interview, play this girl's rant about Bar One. I'm not sure I can. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I can do this. I'm trying to look for it. Well, here's one of them. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing and share with y'all another screen. Let's see if we can play this video. The girl is pissed. And this is the chick. I'm going to at least show you the chick that that, you know, Tasha K is interviewing. Tasha K is interviewing this person right here. Let's see.
Pay me today in cash because they're under investigation. But now she's not paying me. Say bye, Alicia. Okay, so this lady told me she was going to pay me today in cash because they're under investigation. But now she's not paying me. Say bye, Alicia.
Ooh.
Okay, so
I hope I was able to hear that. Let me see if I can find the other video where she's blacking out. So that Alicia person, that person that you saw in that video, Tasha K is interviewing her. Tasha K is interviewing her because this particular chick, she piping mad. She is piping mad. I'm trying to see if I can get to our other videos that was on. Okay, let's see. I think I might have found it. I'm going to share again really quickly. Let's go here.
Trespass warning, they have to do it in our presence where they say, oh, you're not allowed.
So the owner, okay, that's fine because I want to put her on video. I want my money.
That's fine. But
they need to know.
Can we just make it?
I'm not gonna touch this lady. She was in my face. I wish y'all could really. I wish y'all could. Why y'all can't rewind the cameras and see she was in my face, walking up on me? That's the thing. She was the aggressor. She was the one walking up on me. I told her, don't walk up on me. Don't walk. Did she walk up on me, babe? I said, don't walk up on me. Why are you walking up on me? Literally, because you owe me money. That's fine. I'm gonna get my bread. But why would I have to call the police? They owe me money. You mad at me because y'all some frauds. Y'all scamming. Y'all pay y'all workers under the table. Y'all either pay them under the table or y'all checks bounce. Literally.
What he's saying is if you call this
We're going inside and avoided the scene. But it still would have been the same because it's a civil matter. I wouldn't have been able to get paid. I don't care about being trespassed from here. They're scammers. And he was just making a video talking about why don't nobody support black men? Why can't they treat me like a white man? Because y'all ghetto as fuck. Y'all do shit like this. Like you can't even represent your own people because they crabs in the barrel. They don't want to pay your money. $1,400. He on here, Peter Thomas on his Instagram talking about why y'all can't treat me like a white man? Why y'all can't treat me like y'all treat white men? Because y'all do shit like this. Y'all don't pay y'all workers. Y'all pay y'all workers under the table. Their checks bounce. Peter Thomas, you still owe Cynthia Bailey money, don't you? Then you take out your first loan for your first bar one with her money. Pay her money back and give me like $1,400 so I can go about my business. It ain't even no sun out here. But I'm going to tag the restaurant so y'all know. Don't support this business when y'all come here. Don't ever try to work here because they're not going to pay your money. You're going to be waiting 3 weeks in a hole. You're not going to get your bread. And you're going to be like me, looking here, standing dumb. They're going to give you $100 of your own money that you worked hard for and tell you that was advance, even though it was my cash tips. They're not going to pay you. They're going to pocket your money because they owe hella money to the IRS. They got to pay back all their loans that they owe people. So they pocket your money. They pocket your money so they can pay their loans back. And that's why it takes you so long to get paid.
Oh, honey, she piping mad. She piping mad. So wait, let me see if there's I think that was all the videos. Let me see. Hold on one second. I might have one more to show you. I don't get dinged for showing these videos, but let's see. Let me go to the other video.
Let me tell y'all how Bar 1 Miami scammed me out of working for free. They won't pay me my money.
I don't work for it.
Let me
Okay. Oh guys, Peter Thomas. Oh good gosh. I don't see someone making this up. I don't see this girl lying for no reason. She just wanted her $1,400. And like I said, that Alicia that I showed you, that's the Alicia that is interviewing with Tasha K because she kind of managed and oversees all of or a lot of the bar ones. And I think now she's frustrated also because now she's dropping down on Peter Thomas. So obviously what this TikToker said is some truth in it. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Is Peter Thomas being wrongfully accused? Is Peter Thomas a scammer? Is Peter Thomas a bad business person? Y'all chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. Peter, this does not look good at all. Peter is playing games. Now, I hate to see Papa Smurf end up behind bars, but he's walking down the wrong road. Wrong road, Peter. Wrong road. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Hit that like button, guys, and I'll see you on the next video.